And so I want to talk about like the frequencies, 432 versus 440. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, connecting it to scripture right away is just God spoke the universe into existence. So, like, a lot of times people hear that or read that and they go, yeah, I don't know how that happened. But, through our modern technology, now we see everything is vibration. Everything is truly actually always in flux. It's moving. It's never not moving. And everything's vibrational at the end of the day. Like, right, Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, it's look at energy, frequency, and vibration. And we can now prove that. And the 440, 432 is just the hertz. It's differences in the overall music or really any sound that's coming from most devices, and you can totally tell the difference. I mean, at least I can. One, you hear more in your mind. This is the 440, and the 432, you can hear it without really paying attention to it because it's harmonically resonating with you and your environment more organically.
Okay. So for those that don't know, it's still kind of new to me. Hertz would be just the vibration. Is that like vibration? What is a hertz? Is it vibrations per second or something? Or
yeah, exactly. And maybe you can put to visualize the picture. It'll make more sense. But the hertz are the frequency at which the sound is being played at.
Okay.
And there are frequencies that are more harmonic to your body than others. And there's a classic picture that is, two circles, 432, 440.
Yeah, we'll show that right now.
Yeah, and one is overactive, and you can see the overall shape that it's there, but it's more active in the center, and it creates these, the dips and valleys are creating overactivity in the water versus when you see the 432.
Yeah.
It's like it's like, sacred geometry. It's like you're watching.
Yeah, it's like perfect geometry.
Yeah, it's more. So I mean, more about that. I mean,
but like, how can we control? Is that anything that we can control? Like, should I listen to Spotify at a different level? Should I be listening to different types of music? Like, how can I get more 432 in my life versus 440?
Yeah, you can do simple tests to see the difference on YouTube. There are people that just put up YouTube channels with like classic songs and, popular music that is tuned to 432. I have seen more music pop up now on Spotify and other like the mainstream ones where people that have this kind of knowledge will take it upon themselves to just retune the music. It doesn't sound any different than what you're normally used to, but the way it makes you feel is, at least if you really are kind of like bringing yourself to like a neutral, like, hey, I'm just gonna A and B test this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that we'll have to look up, and I think I'll put it in right now in this footage. So you're saying the same song can be output at 432 versus 440.
Yeah.
You won't hear much of a difference.
Like, in the song itself, no.
But the way it's affecting your body.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that something you learned at the school? Is that something more modern? And how did you even learn about that? Just YouTube
Yeah, when
algorithm?
YouTube was better.
Okay. And so...
But there's a bunch of, this isn't like conspiracy, if you will, because we know when they switched it, and we were talking about a little bit before this, like, they changed it during a time where it was wartime, and they needed.
This is World War II.
Yeah, so they needed to make people more competitive, more attention to detail. It makes you a little bit hyperactive.
440.
Yeah.
432 calms you down.
Yeah. And music is supposed to be spiritual.
And so you're saying someone who's listening to a lot of 432 is probably going to be a little more relaxed, a little less
Yeah, it helps you calm.
less of a go-getter. Is that fair?
No, no.
I would
Raise
lift it up, just a hair. Yeah, like right there. So you're saying 432 people are going to be more calm versus 440?
It's not an either or.
Okay.
You are who you are. You have moments of intensity, whether you're working out or you're doing business and you're doing work done, whatever. And then there's moments of peace and calm. Like what kind of music do they play at a spa? Right?
Yeah.
Things that are going to bring you into a chill, harmonic state.
And so what did they do during World War II?
Yeah, at least the rumor goes, I mean, kind of a rumor, but they put bells in the town squares, and bells were a lot more common then. And so they would be tuned to 440. And so you're affecting people through sound, right? And this isn't like, again, this is not conspiracy, like Satan, Lucifer, right? He was the leader of the worship.
Yeah, he played music, right?
He played music, and he's music is supposed to be an antidote, right? But like anything else Satan does, he perverts and twists things, and so it's not that far off from where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, 432 versus 440. I mean,
it's an octave. It's 8.
Yeah, 8.
Away from where it's supposed to be.
Gotcha. And so you're saying the church bells, would it just be...
Not necessarily churches, like in town squares, in the cities.
In the cities. So they would just ring the bells.
Heavily populated areas.
They would just ring the bells.
Yeah.
You know, like on the hour change, I know normally like they ring, when it's 1 o'clock one time, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
For 2 o'clock. Those bells, they would just ring them, and they had them tuned to 440 to get the people a little more.
Yeah, it's to make people a bit more hyperactive, which makes you a bit more productive, right? We were talking about that. And more competitive. They did psychological tests on like the differences, and those were kind of like the biggest 2 to 3 effects that it had on people as a general populace. Yeah, I don't know how much further, but look, at the end of the day, the word harmony means a lot to me because it's just like healing. You want to bring your body back to harmony, right? And how do you do that? To go just really quickly into this is you go into nature, right? There are natural frequencies coming from every direction. You have the sun, you have the ground. You strip away all modern, like say, energies or noises or frequencies, right? We've all now heard, Wi-Fi and our phones, reducing sperm count and affecting us in general.
Yeah.
So the world is a vibrational world.
And we have too much going on.
We have too much synthetic going on.